I'm here with Hannah from Hannah Little Elf and Friends. Firstly, congratulations on your award.
Thank you. It's such nice to get recognition for a award, and it's really nice to be here today.
Excellent. Can you begin by telling us a bit about your business?
So Hannah Little Elf and Friends was established around 8 years ago, and it's all based on, it all started with my mini Shetland pony, Little Elf. So he stands at 28 inches high due to him having dwarfism. So he's super tiny, but he's super cute. He's small, but he's mighty. He's always causing trouble. He came to live with me probably at a point in my life when I needed a new focus, because I wasn't really particularly sure what to do when I was 16 years old. And then Little Elf came to live with me, and that Christmas I got a camera for Christmas. And he actually came on the 24th of December, and I knew I had the perfect model to take photos of. So I started taking photos of Little Elf, and with him being so small, people loved seeing his photos. I started posting them online and created a blog about him. And it sort of spiraled from there, really. I enjoyed writing short stories about him and his adventures, what he was getting up to, which sort of led me to think about writing a children's book, which I did, which was published in 2014. And then it sort of spiraled from there, really. I've got a series of books published now. Over like the last 8 years, we've achieved quite a lot with Little Elf, and it sort of really expanded. It started with Little Elf as a miniature Shetland and writing children's stories about him, but we've gone on to work with charities. We've created quite a big following online, and then also it's expanded into other animals as well. So it's Hannah Little Elf and Friends now.
Okay, excellent. So what kind of adventures does Little Elf get up to in these books?
So he's always causing trouble, and they are fictional stories, so they are made up stories about him, but I actually bring in a lot of his real life character, what he gets up to in real life. So whether it's chasing mum down the yard, because he loves spending time with me, or sneaking into the neighbour's garden and eating their vegetables, which he's actually known for in his previous sort of where he used to live. But he's always causing trouble. He likes to break garden ornaments and everything else. So I bring a lot of what he gets up to into actually his sort of real life, into like these children's stories about him. But they are magical books, and they've described as sort of like magical, sort of heartwarming stories, sort of adventures of what he gets up to with other animals around the farm.
And what friends are now joining you and Little Elf?
So in like real life, I've got quite a menagerie where I live. I think I've got over 20 pets now. So I've got 6 sheep, 4 Valais black nose sheep, which are incredibly popular online. They're described as the cutest sheep in the world. And the Valais, which I have, Izzy and Ida, my 2 are called Izzy and Ida, and I've got Jim Jam and Jelly. I create videos with them online, and people like view them all over the world. One of the latest videos got 72 million views, which was amazing. So I've got sheep, I've got rabbits, I've got pygmy goats, I've got fish, I've got plans to get alpacas in the future, I've got dogs, I've got horses, I've got mini Shetlands. So yeah, I've got quite a big menagerie.
You must be a morning person.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I get up at 6 in the morning and like go and do my jobs, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love my life, and I love spending time with all the animals.
So what does a typical day look like for you?
I sort of get up like 6:30ish. I'll get the dogs out, go for a walk around the land. So we've got 8 acres where we live, so I'll walk around there in the morning. And then I sort of just do like everyone in sections. I'll go on to the pygmy goats, then I'll move on to the rabbits and the guinea pigs, and onto the sheep. And in the morning, it's generally just checking them and seeing that they're all right. And then I'll sort of move on to work with my online orders with my retail business, and maybe write some books, or if I've got a new idea, jot it down, or we stop for a coffee break, and then move back on to maybe doing animal husbandry jobs. Got a couple of work experience students with me at the moment, so sort of teaching them the basics of sheep husbandry and things like that. So every day is different, because there's always something different to do with the animals, whether it's, you know, sort of doing the sheep side of things, or moving on with the horses, or sort of getting inspiration for new ideas. There's always something to do, so every day is different.
Excellent. And are there any exciting plans for the future?
Yes, so we're always working to like the next chapter as such, and the plans for the future, we've just moved house this year in 2022, so for 2023 I am going to open up as sort of a visitor centre where general public can sort of read the books but also can meet the real animals in person, and I actually am getting alpacas next year, so I'm so excited for that. So hopefully for next year we'll be doing experience days where we can do alpaca walking, meet the sheep, meet Little Elf from the books and everything else. So yeah, watch this space, there's exciting things happening for the future.
Fantastic. Congratulations again on your award.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here today. Cheers.